China's infamously notorious debt trap has reached West Asia. Looks like Jordan might be the latest victim. The kingdom's government and Beijing struck a deal years ago. This deal aimed at making Jordan more self-sufficient in energies. But it looks like once functional, this dragon deal might send the kingdom's wallets just bleeding. Listen in.
It was envisioned as a landmark project, a power plant that would suffice Jordan's energy needs, generate a surplus to boost its economy. Instead, weeks after its official opening, the Attarat power plant has been at the center of heated controversy. This very power plant might have made Jordan the latest victim of the infamously notorious Chinese debt trap. The West Asian kingdom is on the hook for billions of dollars in Chinese debt. All credit to the deal signed for the project's inception. For the longest time, Jordan was among the very few West Asian nations with meager resources. But everything changed nearly a decade ago. Jordan hit the jackpot. It struck shale oil trapped in the black rock that underlies the country. In 2012, the Jordanian Attarat Power Company proposed to the government to extract shale oil and build a plant, using it to provide 15% of the country's electricity supply. The proposal fit the government's intensifying desire for energy self-sufficiency amid the turmoil of the 2011 Arab uprisings. But extraction proved expensive, risky, and technologically challenging. Unfortunately, there were no bidders for the once claimed landmark project. Chinese banks offered Jordan over $1.6 billion in loans to finance the plant. In 2017, a Chinese state-owned firm, Guangdong Energy Group, became the majority shareholder in the Attarat Power Company. At the same time, Jordan struck a $15 billion agreement to import vast amounts of natural gas at competitive prices from Israel in 2014.
Jordan no longer really requires the energy that will be provided by Attarat, but part of the deal, which is so typical of what the Chinese do, is that the price for the sale of the energy from the factory, from Attarat to the state energy company, is above market rate. And so when this plant starts to operate, Jordan will run several $100 million deficit a year. It's just not economical.
Under their 30-year power purchase deal, Jordan's state-run electricity company will have to buy electricity from the now Chinese majority Attarat. That, too, at an exorbitant rate. Jordanian Treasury says the government would lose $280 million annually once the project gets operational. To cover these payments, Jordan will have to raise electricity prices by 17%, a slap in the face of millions who already battle inflation and a cost of living crisis. In 2020, Jordan's Ministry of Energy launched international arbitration against Attarat Power Co. The grounds for the appeal were gross unfairness. As of early June, energy officials were flying to London for hearings at an arbitration tribunal of the Paris-based International Chamber of Commerce.
The problem is Jordan owes this money to China and has brought them to arbitration in Paris based on the gross unfairness of the contract. Nevertheless, I think Jordan is worried, even if the arbitration succeeds, that China will look to punish Jordan, as it has done with so many other countries.
This project and the loan are not providing energy for now, but is fueling tensions between Beijing and Amman. The verdict is far away. China maintains it has never forced anyone to loan money from them, says Beijing pulls no political move in such situations. But with time as witness and many South Asian nations' fates as proof, It is as tricky to get out of the Chinese debt trap as easy it is to get their investments.